Here's a bit of nature dopamine before we hit the Goodwill bins. Well, that was fun. So now we're at the bins and taking a look to see if we can find anything worth anything, actually. So first thing I come across is this pair of used wrestling shoes. Gross. That might be of interest to some people though. So I don't get into reselling shoes very often because most of them are pretty worn out, in my opinion. There's still some Christmas stuff at the bins. Right now, the bins are pretty full today, so just gonna dig through and see what we can find. There's another like soccer cleat. And here is a 3D gingerbread house. That's fun. Some movies. Always lots of movies at the bin. There's been a whole bunch of books at the bins too. This great little green pencil pouch. Then I saw this little doll. I thought it was kind of an interesting looking little doll. Not something you'd typically see. But it was also kind of dirty, so I left it behind. This was sealed. No, it wasn't sealed. But it was a concert. Actually, it was sealed, and I did throw it in my cart just to see if it was something that I wanted to pick up, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. It was a CD. I decided to pick up some CDs, so you'll probably see me pick up a lot of CDs. Have you guys ever watched the Blair Witch Project? There was a ton of hype over that movie when it first came out, and I have never seen it. Some cheap wall art. More shoes. Sometimes the bins are just a little bit too full. And it's kind of hard to see everything. That basket there that I just moved, that was kind of a pretty basket. And then I came across this print. Now, it's, I think, a commercial piece, but it was really cool. I really liked this a lot. For one thing, all of the animals. Now, I tried to look it up to see if there was something significant or if I could find some information on it, and I couldn't. It looks like it's been used a lot commercially on the internet. I found this puzzle here. Now, I did check this puzzle out, and sometimes you can, like if you shake them, you can tell if the pieces are loose in the box or if they're still in the package. Even though that box had been cut open, all of the pieces were still in factory wrap. So that's always a good thing, because anytime you see puzzles there, most of the time you can about guarantee that the puzzle, not all the pieces are going to be there. And then I came across this piece. Vel Miller is the signature on this, which I thought was interesting because when I looked it up on eBay, the original painting is currently going for $295 and the artist is Gary Carlson, according to whoever posted that. So I'm not sure who the real artist is. I kind of wanted to get this, but I don't have my DVD player set up. I really like animated animal movies. Still such a kid. There was this cursive tactical cards to teach people how to write in cursive, which I think is a total waste. You know, I grew up learning cursive and reading cursive, and most people's cursive handwriting you can't read. So I'm not sure whose brilliant idea it is to really dial down and teach cursive is. Now, that's my personal opinion, and feel free to voice your opinion on this video, but I still have cursive that family members wrote to me when I was a kid, and just going back and reading through some of that stuff, I can't make out at all. You know, everybody develops their own style. It's like a signature. Can you read most people's signatures? Absolutely not. So, my personal opinion. I thought this was kind of cool. They were little ornaments, but it appeared as though some of them might have been broken a little bit, obviously, because look where they're at. They've been tossed around a few times. Little squishy. Here was a pile full of blank tape decks. I threw those in my cart. It's a pop socket. I have never used one of those. I'm not sure if I'd like it or not. So I just avoid ever buying one. I thought that was kind of a cute Christmas decoration, but I left it behind. This plush guy is kind of interesting. I actually did try to look up comps on him, just because you don't really see very many devils. What I found, though, was basically nothing. There was one similar plush for sale for like $8, but nothing sold. Here was a nice Miller Lite poker set. I thought that was kind of cool, but I don't know how to play poker. A chess game, but I think the little travel bag was open and nothing was left in it, so I'm not really sure what that was. It was some sort of like little robot toy. More cheap wall art. See, there is a perfect example of usage of font. And this goes right along with my theory on cursive. When you look at something and can't instantly read what it is, to me, it's a time waster. This was an LL Bean tank top. I did throw that in my cart, but it's kind of a style that's not very popular, so I didn't end up picking that up. And after finishing up this video, I just want to go back to the bins. So it's another CD, the Cheetah Girls. This book was massively heavy and obviously in poor condition. Some playing cards. And this is exactly where I messed up. I started to see these Thomas the Train Duplo Lego toys, and these are the sold comps for just like parts. So obviously they're all over the place, but I keep scrolling. Obviously they sell very well. Look at that. $50 for some Thomas the Train Duplo toys. 30. I mean, that would have been a sweet pickup. I don't know. Obviously, I'm an idiot sometimes, so. It's a little ceramic pig with feathers. It's kind of cute. Somebody donated their softballs to the Goodwill Bins. And then I came across this Star Wars 3D puzzle. It's kind of interesting. That Hulk mask, that was kind of cool. I should have taken a closer look at that. Here's a Boggle Junior game. Super fun. And that pretty much wraps up this video, guys. I appreciate all of my new subscribers, all of my old subscribers. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you have any recommendations, be sure to drop a comment down below. I'll see you guys later.